Okay. Thank you, David, for having this interview with us at OS Spotlight. My name is Amber Owens. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I am truly sorry for the situation that occurred with your son. I know there's a lot going on, and we just kind of want to get your side of the story. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, David?
My name is David Bryan. I'm 24. Live in Wilkesboro. I make music here and there.
What type of work do you do?
I do housekeeping. I was working out for a festival.
Okay. And now your child has been pretty widespread over social media. Your 11-year-old son, 11-month, your 11-month son was abused pretty badly by his mother, Alicia Slaughter. So can you tell me where you met Alicia?
I met her on Twitter.
On Twitter. And how long were you all dating or involved?
We was talking for 3 years.
3 years. So about two years before you had your son, you guys were dating. Okay. And during that time you were with Alicia, did you have any experiences or situations of domestic abuse or anything that kind of indicated that something this extreme would happen?
Never. She loved the kids. She loved them too, just as well as I did. I don't know.
So over the 3-year period, there was never any physical altercations between you two?
No.
Okay. So, if you can kind of tell me about the situation that led up to the day of the incident. A couple days before, was there any sort of arguing? I know couples fight and argue all the time. Was there any sort of indication that something this extreme would happen?
She had texted me like, don't come to my house one night, and I came still, and everything was cool. So we sitting there, we talking, and I'm like, next time you tell me you don't come back, I'm just not coming back. Like, and I think she took it real serious.
So you lived with Alicia?
Yeah.
You, her, and your son?
Uh-huh.
Just the three of you?
Yeah.
And how long did you all live together?
Ever since I talking to her. First we lived in Louisville, then we moved to Queen Breeze, then we moved back to Wilkesboro.
Okay. So you kind of got in an argument about you staying there.
Mm-hmm.
In regards to the texting that was going on between you and Alicia when you found out that your son was beat pretty badly. Tell me about that day, the day of the incident. Was there any fight that day that it happened? Was there any argument that day? Was there any tension?
It was a normal day. She woke up, she went to work. She worked from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. And with me on there, she came home, chilling with her till like 10 o'clock. And I left. So I'm going outside, bed, give her a kiss. And I was out.
Mm-hmm. So when you left the home, it was normal?
Yeah. No argument, nothing.
No argument. So you watched your son all the time?
Every day.
Every day. You had a very close relationship?
Yeah, real close.
Did you see her become distant towards your son, or did her behavior or action kind of change in regards to the way she interacted with him? Did she start to show any sort of anger or remorse? Or
somewhat, because like she'll come home after work sometime. Like, I don't want to lay down type. I want to lay down. I want to rest now. Like, so I'll be crying or something, or need a bottle or need change. And like, you better get up and do it. You better get up. You better change it. So she just, I don't know. She did.
So how long did that behavior kind of?
That started after I told her like I'm not gonna be here no more. She told me if you ain't gonna be here, then I'm giving you some away. And I told her I'm gonna stay in the house every day, but shit got cool, so I left and I went outside after she came up from work.
Okay. So you left the day, we were talking about the day that the incident. You left and how long were you gone before you start receiving texts?
I was gone for like 2-3 hours, if that, probably 2-3 hours.
And what sort of texts were you getting? I know we seen some of them on Facebook and spreading through social media on World Star Hip Hop. And
at first she was texting me, then I wasn't replying. You know, I wasn't replying. She said, "Where you at, babe?" And I wasn't replying. Like, so, then out of nowhere, I see a text like, "I beat the fuck out your son." Like, I'm thinking that she's trying to do it just to get me to come home. So I'm like, "Man, shut the fuck up. Like, you ain't stupid." Like, so, she's like, "Oh my God, bitch. Oh my God, you probably need to go to the hospital." So I'm like, "Bet." So I rushes up there. I wasn't driving at the time. I had to call the jitney. So I'm calling the jitney.
So when you're receiving these texts and she's telling you that your son was beat, like, how were you feeling? What was your emotion at that point?
I was with one of my niggas, and I shows him like, "Bro, this bitch and so I'm hurt at the time. I'm thinking like she might be serious type shit. She's saying, "Oh my God," like, so I'm thinking like she might be serious. So I'm fucked up. Like, I'm hurt. Like, I'm crying I'm talking to the jitney. I'm like, "Could you please come get me in the area that I'm at?" He's like, "Well, we don't come down there." I'm like, "Could you just please come get me? Like, just please, I need somebody to get me to where I'm trying to get ASAP." Like,
so how long did it take you to get from where you were at to your house?
probably took me like 20 minutes to get from where I was at to her house.
So there's a video that's spreading through social media, and it's of you recording the incident. What made you record it?
Because she said, cause she called the cops on me before, like, but she didn't go to court, like, type. So and then I don't even play with females like that, cause females get sometimes, well, not all females, but certain females like to just say stuff that's not true, like. So I had my evidence ready, just in case for something that was serious like this.
So the video shows you looking. It looked like maybe you were looking through the trash. It looked like you were looking around. Where were you looking?
I got up the steps because I don't see him at first. I'm expecting to see him, like, and I don't see him.
So she said, where did she say he was?
She said he was on the back porch, and that's exactly where I went to the back porch. I went up the steps. You can see in the video, I go up the steps, and I'm looking for a minute. Then I don't see him. Then I look over in the corner, and I see the car seat. Then I see him in the car seat. But I don't see his face at this time. I'm just already mad because he's outside, period. So I get closer, and I see his face, and I start snapping, like, "Yo, what the fuck, dog?" Then I'm sitting there, I'm talking with him. I'm like, "Dave here, dog. Dave here, dog." And so I'm still trying to get in at this point. And,
so what's going through your mind at this point right now?
I don't want to go in there and fuck her up. That's all I could think about. I just wanted to fuck her up.
What were your thoughts in regards to your son Will's being and when you seen him that way?
I was already mad, and then just the sight of it, like, just to really see your son out there, like, beat up, like, you feel me, especially by his own mother, like, fuck me up. I still be fucked up. I ain't even get to see him yet, like, feel me? I don't know if I ever will get to see him type shit.
So that's a huge concern of yours.
That's my main concern. That's my only concern.
So, you like you said, you watched him every day. How's it been? So this happened on Monday or Friday, right? Last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So how's it been this past week, not being able to see him? What are your thoughts or your feelings on that?
It's been horrible. I ain't been getting no sleep for real. Today was the first time I really ate something. Just been up, just thinking, just trying to get as much support as I could. They put me and him in a better situation.
So, having so much anger, and even justly so, seeing your son beat so badly, what do you kind of hope, or what do you want to happen to Alicia?
I loved her, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I want her dead or nothing, like, I don't wish death on nobody anyway, but I just think she need help, that's all. All the people talking about she don't want her to burn in hell. Where do we go start with fucking this bitch up? I just want her to get some help.
So you think there is something mentally or psychologically wrong with her?
I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong like that, but if you do something like, there's
so
something
extreme.
wrong. There's something going on, like, she just needs to get some sort of help.
Mm-hmm. And talking about Alicia, she has a child that not with you from a prior relationship?
Yeah.
And what's going on with that child?
That child, she put him in some type of care for him to make it better. He had couple situations going on with him.
Okay. So even dealing with that or seeing that interaction, did it seem as though she felt overwhelmed, she felt that she couldn't handle being a mother, or was it just the medical condition she felt like she couldn't deal with?
I think it was the medical condition. Like she cared about her kids. Like it was just a medical condition.
Okay. As of today, what's the condition of your son? How's he doing? Do you know?
From what I heard, they didn't update me on nothing. Like, so like I had warrants still. Like I can't really go just call and say hey. So but I know somebody who works at the hospital. They said he left the hospital. So we'll see what else.
So he's doing.
So he's recovering.
He's recovering.
Okay.
The day of the incident, after you, because the video shows, just tell us about the video. You walk in, you see your son on the porch, you enter the home, and what do you do when you enter the home?
I asked her why, just why.
And what was her response?
She said, I don't care, bitch, fuck you, fuck him, oh well, told you come up here and get him, I'll kill him.
Did you see a strange look in her eyes? Did she feel like herself? Was this the woman that you were dating the past 3 years?
She was a little upset, like, and then she also was scared. And she asked, I don't know, because after I hit the TV, she asked me, why did you do that to the TV? I said, your concern right now is this TV, like, and she just didn't care about nothing but her TV at the time.
So you all got into an altercation, you left. Did you took your son with you at that point? No, what happened?
I called the cops outside.
So you stood outside and you waited for the cops, or?
No, I couldn't have waited. I already had a warrant.
Okay. So you left. Did you leave your?
It was already cold outside, like.
Right. Did you leave your son there after you called the cops?
No, I told the neighbor next door first. I told the neighbor like, what just happened upstairs? Like, so could you just, just sit right here until they come? And the neighbor, I guess the neighbor did. I don't know what he did. I left. But I guess because the cop said when they had got there, he was laying on the bed, and she claimed that I pushed the TV on. That was her little I don't know what you call it, but that was her testifying. Whatever she said. She said that I pushed the TV on.
On your son.
Yeah.
Okay. But you did leave him there after, and you left. Where did you go after?
I called the cops, and then I went to a bar.
Kind of calm yourself down.
Yeah. Went to a bar, and I stayed there till they closed.
So how did this terrible incident affect you as a person and your family? How's your family reacting? How are you?
My family's very hurt about it. Like they love my son just as well as I love him. Like his family, like.
Have they been able to have contact with your son? They haven't been able to go see him at the hospital?
Let nobody see.
No one. When you look back at this situation, is there anything that you would have done differently in regards to your response, or in regards to preventing the situation from happening?
Yeah, I wish I would have stayed home that day. All day, like I wish I would have stayed home all day that day. But other than that, I feel like that I did everything the right way. Just as those recordings and all that, I feel like, and not really going in there and really doing what I wanted to do to her, I feel as though I did the right thing.
Okay, is there anything that you want kind of the general population to know? Because this story is being followed nationally at this point.
Just want them to know that I'm completely innocent. I had warrants for putting hands on my child or endangering in any type of way. When I feel as I saved my young nigga life, I just feel as that it's wrong. Like I shouldn't be on the run for nothing like that.
Mm-hmm. Do you have plans to turn yourself in?
Yes, I do. After I get this legal representation.
Okay. And what are your plans in regards to after this situation is over? Do you plan to get full custody of your son?
Yes, I plan to get full custody of my son.
Once you have full custody, or full custody is granted, would you allow your son to see his mother?
I can't. I say yeah, no question. Like I would let him decide when he's 18. Like, but until he's 18, he won't be allowed to see it. But when he's an adult, he can make his own decisions. I'll let him decide if he wants to see a real mother or not. After this is what it is. Do you want to see her or not? Or you only got to be 18 to where I can just sit down and talk to him like, do you want to see your mother? Like, that's what I'll wait for. But other than that, I don't even lose to say if she even want to see him. You know? So
Have you been in contact with her or anyone from her family or her close friends?
I talked to her sister.
So it's pretty public that she's out on bond at this point. How do you feel about that?
I ain't gonna lie. When I seen her face on the news, like her little picture, I'm like, that's not even her. You know? She should. I don't know. It was her. I ain't want her in jail. Like, I've been in jail a lot. I told her all the time, like, jail's not for nobody. You know? It's just crazy.
Okay. Well, we truly appreciate your time. We want you to know that OY Spotlight Entertainment supports you. Is there anything that the people can do? There's a fund that you have?
Yeah, there's a fund. I really don't know it offhand right now, but if y'all could leave a link on the page or something, that would be nice.
Okay. Again, our condolences are out for you, your son. We pray that everything turns out well, the truth is told, and that you have your day to tell your story in court.
Appreciate it. Thank everybody for their support too. Everybody. I can't reach back out to everybody and tell them thank you, but just want to let y'all know that I see it and it is felt.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.